Hello everyone. Many of you might already be familiar with the custom OSTs that obviously originated with the hard work, perseverance, and dedication of Big Blue Frontend, who worked on the PC MAME and incorporated the Sega CD soundtrack for Final Fight Arcade. I mean, untouchable. And from that point on, it branched off with gpstar, contacted me, and he wanted to get it implemented into MAME 2014 for the mini classics. And I suggested that we try backporting it into MAME 2003 stream, and we've never looked back. I mean, we have obviously many great custom OSTs such as Double Dragon, Outrun, NBA Jam, Mortal Kombat, and of course, my favorite of them all, Michael Jackson's Moonwalker. I mean, absolutely love that custom OST. And right here now, we're running Street Fighter 2, the arcade game, with the custom OST. For 3DO, I'm running a much larger custom OST than normal size. I mean, typically I post these at around 60 megabytes in size. I'm running one that is around 300 megabytes, so it's going to take a little bit longer to load. But for the final release, I'm going to actually have it downsized so you guys can load it a little bit faster. And obviously, it'll be better for the ports on Mega Drive, Super Nintendo, and NES Classics. We want to be able to run it on all 4 mini classics as well as the TurboGrafx 16 mini coming out in the near future. And gpstar did an incredible job converting all of the C++ code into MAME C so we could backport this into MAME 2003 stream. I mean, incredible job here. And 3DO soundtrack, I mean, for those of you who are uninitiated, the 3DO version of course, Street Fighter 2 Championship Edition is untouchable. I mean, there's just no way around how awesome it is. We're taking you down today, Blanca. Big fan of the 3DO version, even though I never owned the 3DO. It was too expensive for me to buy at the time. So I had, like, obviously Super Nintendo, Genesis, and PlayStation 1. I never had 3DO, nor a Neo Geo, but I absolutely loved playing them later on. And I'm a big fan of the Street Fighter 2 V series as well. I mean, everything from that to the live action and even the animated movies with Cammy playing like an assassin, just untouchable. And I have to also give personal thanks to Grant2258 for helping out on this because he's done some incredible work before. When we were implementing custom OSTs, we had a little bit of a bug where some games, such as Marvel superheroes and stuff like TMNT, would have attract modes not knowing the start and stop samples. He helped out with that. I mean, did an incredible job. Great guy. And again, this is a group project here. We got Big Blue Frontend, Grant2258, gpstar, and then myself here for the end product. And Big Blue Frontend, you friggin' rock. I love everything you do. I'm gonna have to link people to your channel and show you your Final Fight mods, of course. And I'd love to see what you guys would like to see for future soundtracks, because we had a few ideas. Well, me in particularly, Grant2258 would love to see like the Airwolf game, arcade game, with the Airwolf theme from the Real TV show. And I found kind of a little bit of a funny workaround in the game, a loophole, where you can actually break the entire game by holding turbo on the loop button, and you can't be touched at all. You can hold down the turbo on the loop button and fire, and no matter what, you can get through the entirety of the game without being touched whatsoever. That is so funny. Kind of like being in the top left and Kid Icarus for NES and being invulnerable. I think they do that intentionally in some games so people could debug and test it, you know, for beta testing and such. And a big fan of fighting games. I have to say, this is by far one of the two best experiences for two-player games ever, along with Tekken, Killer Instinct, Mortal Kombat. And I'm a big fan of Saturn Bomberman and the side-scrolling brawlers like Final Fight, and of course Double Dragon. Of course, we have both of those in custom OSTs. The Double Dragon one is so fun. I'm gonna show you something cool here. I mean, there's a few things you can do here. Check this out. I can actually go in the cheats here with R2 and do this. I can actually do Infinity Energy here. But I'm going to show you something interesting here, because sometimes when you do cheats, you can have a bug as a result. You'll see what I mean in a moment here. I'm going to intentionally draw a bug out, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to, on the fly, fix the bug. There's a point in time when I actually imported this game for Super Nintendo, because I didn't want to wait the additional month or two for the import to come to America. And I remember talking to the guy on the phone, and he's like, there's more blood in the Super Famicom version. I fell for that line at the time, and I was thoroughly disappointed. But I was still the coolest kid on the block for having that game a month or two earlier than everybody else did. I mean, everybody else was still playing in the arcade. Looking forward to the Super Nintendo version. And I had it on my Super Nintendo already with the adapter and, of course, the Super Nintendo version. And the only difference I saw was that they renamed Balrog to M. Bison, and obviously the Super Famicom version. So it's more or less like a Mike Tyson style character. Now you're actually going to see a bug transpire right now since I do have Infinity Energy on. Just watch. when I get to the bonus stage, there should be a pretty bug here, but you can disable the bug easily by turning the cheat off. Just watch. Watch this. I should start flying up in the air, Strider style. Bam, 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 bam. But if I go into cheats again, and enable cheats, I can turn Infinity Energy back off, and then I should reset here within a few seconds here. There we go. That's hilarious. But yes, sometimes when you do cheats, you can run into bugs like this, and these are absolutely funny. I have no problem with these kind of bugs. But one thing I found very, very interesting was when I was playing the CD32 version of Street Fighter 2, I noticed that the Ken stage sounded a lot like Mighty Wings' Cheap Trick, and I'm a big, big fan of Top Gun soundtrack. I've listened to it so many times. I used to work out for probably 2 or 3 hours listening to the soundtracks like that, and they really get you pumped. Oh wow, this actually does sound quite a bit like Mighty Wings' Cheap Trick from the Top Gun soundtrack, just without the lyrics. How incredibly awesome. And Ken is a tough character to take out. You have to really be on your toes to take him out here. Yeah! He's one of the first characters in the game that usually beats me when I play the arcade version, but hopefully we can take him down here. But yes, I decided that I wanted to have Cheap Trick Mighty Wings in here, and gpstar suggested we do an instrumental version, which is working out incredibly well here. Obviously, I'm going to probably release a version that runs the real lyrical version as well, because I want to have both. No, Ken, you're not taking me down today. Hadouken Ken for the win. Oh, yeah. Awesome, awesome, awesome stuff. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys and gals, and this will be released probably within the next several days.